Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 86th NTDA Annual Dinner and Tyre Industry Awards. To get this evening's events underway, please welcome to the stage the Director of the NTDA, Stefan.
Ladies and gentlemen, industry colleagues, distinguished guests, it gives me great pleasure to welcome you to the 86th NTDA Annual Dinner and the Tyre Industry Awards 2015, here at this tremendous new venue, the ICC Birmingham. Once again, we have a terrific evening lined up for you with an excellent food array, good company, and of course, our great after-dinner speaker, England, British and Irish Lions and Leicester Tigers rugby legend, Mr. Austin Healey. Who will also be hosting the Tyre Industry Awards ceremony. Funnily enough, for me, there is a close connection between rugby and tyres, as I have carried, dragged, flipped and pushed more truck tyres across the rugby training ground than I'm ever likely to fit to a truck. And looking back, I have a suspicion that the ones that the lads used at Worcester RFC may have been nicked from Malvern Tyres. So, Rob Freeman, where are you? Apologies for that, Rob. Actually, I'm not that sorry, to be honest with you, because Rob supports the Cherry and Whites. And of course, as a Worcesterman, there's a bit of rivalry there, isn't there, Rob? Anyway, enough of the frivolity. At this stage, I would like to thank our extremely generous sponsors for their exceptional support. Firstly, our thanks go to Continental for sponsoring this wonderful sold-out dinner. ZTyre.com for sponsoring the earlier drinks reception. And Ceylon Tyres for sponsoring the Tyre Industry Awards ceremony itself here in 2015. And of course, for their generosity in sponsoring the individual awards, we would like to thank Apollo Vriedestein, Blue Sky Pensions, Goodyear Dunlop, Maritime Cargo Services, Nankang, Pirelli, Singex, that was a bit high-pitched, Zenesis, and ZTyre.com. Without your support, an evening of this magnitude could not have been possible. And the quality and range of your products and services will be demonstrated on the screens throughout the evening. And of course, they're all featured in the souvenir program that you will have seen as you entered the room. I have to say, I'm also delighted by the response that we've had to the new entry format for the Tyre Industry Awards. We were inundated with submissions, and it was wonderful to read through the entries and get a real feel of what is going on in our industry, and all the way from grassroots level, with our tyre technicians, with the new awards this year, to the latest innovations in tyre manufacturing. I have to tell you that across all of the categories, the judging was so close that the winners often won with only half a point between them and their nearest rival. Naturally, this event would also not be possible without you, our guests. And we are delighted that the new venue has attracted lots of new faces, taking us over the 600 mark, which represents a 44% increase on the 2013 dinner, which, as you can imagine, I am delighted with. So still less than 2 years in the job, and I'm pleased to say that I'm still loving it at the NTDA, and the NTDA is thriving. Our National Chairman will be giving you an update on just how well we're doing very shortly. I am, needless to say, very proud of what we have achieved in such a short time, but by no means complacent. And although tonight is all about celebrating success, it will be straight back to the serious work again tomorrow. Believe me. Staying with the subject of serious work, I'd like to remind you that we will also be holding a raffle for our chosen charity, Ben, this evening. And we would ask that you give generously in the envelopes that have been provided on your tables. The prizes are excellent and will be seen later today at the front of the room. I would like to thank all of our kind sponsors, Cooper, Hankook, Infleet, Pirelli, Michelin and Yokohama for their generosity in donating such excellent prizes. We will be announcing the winners and the total raised for Ben at the end of the evening. Well, ladies and gentlemen, on the basis that you're talking as much as I am, what I'd like to say is I'm going to take some advice that was once given to me, and that was to leave your audience before your audience leaves you. Perhaps on this occasion, I left it a bit too late. So without further ado, I'm going to hand over to a man who may not be a former British and Irish lion or a Leicester tiger like Austin Healey, but he's certainly our king of the jungle. So please welcome to the stage the NTDA National Chairman, Mr. Roger Griggs.